In Isaiah 65, we see examples of what God's kingdom looks like. We see old people and young people playing in the streets together, living out their days. The very vulnerable at the beginning stages of life and at the end stages of life are taken care of. We see people eating from gardens and the vineyards that they have planted. We see people thriving in all the sectors of community. And we can get a taste of that in our community today when we follow Jesus' example and pursue the type of community that he has laid out for us. God cares about cities and about people here and now. And so if we are really loving God and loving our neighbor, then the city around us should look different. And people should have opportunities to thrive, opportunities to invest in the betterment of their neighborhood, of their communities. So the church, motivated by Jesus' example and his commands, should be the most involved and should be the most motivated to serve their neighbors and serve their community. If every individual church found their area of interest and got involved, we could do so much together across our city. And it's cliche, but we could do way more together than we could individually.
We have decades and decades of poor leadership, of poor planning in the city of Fresno that has really led to a community that feels isolated, left behind, where concentrated poverty is rampant, where our students are really behind in school. And there's just sometimes a feeling of hopelessness. Does anybody care? These problems are really deep. They're really connected. What is happening with food insecurity is related to jobs. It's just related to the housing. They don't have something that's affordable, which is also related to how the roads and transportation structure works, right? All of these things, this very complex city, it's all related. What EMP has tried to do from the beginning is to be a bridge builder. You look at where the biblical story starts, right? It starts in a garden. Where does the biblical story end in Revelation? It ends in a city. And what we see is this narrative throughout all of Scripture. Everybody's known by the city they're in, by the place that they're from. We see Jesus weeping over the city as he's walking through Jerusalem. And so we see this command from Jesus to pray and to become the answer to your prayers by joining him in transformation of our cities. And so that phrase of "in Fresno as it is in heaven" has been a tagline we've latched onto. We want to work towards that day now, knowing that those stuff we do now lasts for eternity.